All right, Fiona, talk to me.
Okay.
How old?
4.5.
Okay.
Too protective of me, mainly.
Okay.
He picks and chooses who he's friendly with and who he's not. Like, this now is a really big deal. We haven't done this for a long time.
That's good.
So me getting him out the car and walking over here with all these people and all these dogs, he's doing really well.
Yeah.
So when you were saying about people like saying, or they're not being reactive, I'm like, apart from when the little doggy came in, fair enough. But generally, like now, oi, oi. So when he started with it, we've been working really, really hard with another trainer on his obedience. But a lot of that is really, I avoid. So like I said, I've not been around this many people since he was maybe 2.
How do you feel about it? Good?
I feel good now, but I was really nervous before.
Yeah. You just jump in.
I'm still feeling a bit nervous now as well because I'm thinking, what's he doing?
Is he fixed?
No.
Did you hear that? Holly? Jill? We were talking about intact males earlier and their behavior.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. The trainer that I'd had him with and the vet as well kind of recommended not to have him
Yeah.
done.
No. We were just noticing particular behaviors lining up. So you get an intact male at a certain age, and then all of a sudden, things start happening.
That was him.
Right.
He was really like, I thought I had the softest Rottie in the whole world until he turned about 12 months. And then he just started, and it built and built and built and built. And then it got to a point where I just couldn't manage it. So I did get some help. But when he started, I started watching your videos, which is why I'm here today.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for coming. So we're reactive and protective on the leash, obviously with you.
Yeah.
And we are lunging, barking, trying to get anybody out, especially in the house.
Yeah, he basically, he has his little group of people. There's about 4 of us that he trusts. Anybody else who comes in the house, he looks as though he's calm. I know he's not. He's pretending. He's like almost pretending to be calm, and then and then all of a sudden he will let loose.
Yep. When they move or get up to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. He's got my number right now. He's like checking me out. Who's this guy with the weird? I'm sure I have an accent to you guys, but he's like, who's this guy? The guy with an accent. Okay, so you've done obedience training with him.
Yeah.
Lots of reinforcement for that.
Yeah.
Doing good with that, but still struggling with like the lunging and the explosiveness, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. How is his obedience? Overall? Okay, let's go 1 out of 10. 10 being competitive obedience, like the best.
See, with no distractions, he's good. He's good. But I haven't been able to really test him in an environment with much distraction. So then it's not really good, is it?
Right. Well, yeah, you said it. But yeah, I mean, it's good that he can do it. It's just, and that's a common thing. And we worked earlier with another shepherd. It's a common thing when you get a dog that, it's like anything else. You get a dog that will do anything when you don't need it, and then when you ask them to do it when they need it, they don't do it. It's worthless.
Yeah.
So you might as well teach them the hokey pokey and just be done with it, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll work on it. Is he redirective? Like if you give him pressure and you correct him on the leash and you check him with the leash a bit, does he kind of get ticked off and?
Occasionally he's done he'll do like a little low growl,
to you?
which is like his minimum. So I then have to reinforce it even more. He's maybe done it twice.
Yeah, that's the. We were talking about that, and we'll talk about that more tomorrow about just having intact dogs in general. But it's just such a thing. Like when I talk to people, that's why I ask the question: are they intact? Like yeah, because it all adds up.
Yeah.
And typically you'll see it in working line, like stud dogs, you know, just like, and it's not, I personally like working with them because they're pretty impressive with what their thresholds can do. But it's kind of like you really gotta.
Loaded gun.
Yeah. You really gotta, keep it under control and be safe with it.
Yeah.
Because other than that, it's fun. Okay. Have you trained with him with a trainer without the muzzle?
Oh yeah, he's fine with the trainer. He trusts the trainer. He's in the gang.
Okay, he's one of the 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Once he gets that trust with people, he's fine.
How long does it take?
I mean, it didn't take long with that tramp. That was like on the first day.
Cool. That's good. That's good to know. That's like the biggest thing that I want to know is how long will it take for them to not want to kill me? So that's helpful.
Okay.
Some people will say never, and other people will say, yeah, once you're in, you're in. But okay. Does he have a bite history at all?
No.
Okay. Cool. So confidence with you, confidence with him.
Yes, very much so.
Just building how to do new things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Learning some new equipment stuff. He's a big boy. How much does he weigh? Or you're
He's
gonna say
about
kilos anyway, aren't you?
Pardon?
You're gonna say kilos anyway, aren't you?
No, he is about 8 stone.
8 stone?
8 stone.
Is that 80 pounds?
What? No, it's more than 80 pounds.
What does that
mean?
Is
it? What is it in pounds? I don't know.
About 112 pounds. Thanks, Mom. Okay.
About 154.
Okay, this math stuff's got me. You feel good about that? You good? Anything else?
So tomorrow when I first bring him in,
Yeah.
that's when I'll be most nervous.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Yep. Yeah, we'll work with that.
Okay.
If it's not pouring rain, we'll try to come out here, and we'll just tell everybody they'll have to just watch the video to see what we're doing, in a little bit. But we're gonna try to keep safe distances, and
Yeah.
inside it's gonna be me and you, and everybody else is gonna be pushed back pretty far.
Okay.
And there's not gonna be any other dogs, so I know it's gonna be like, it's hard, you know. It's like, you know, if I worked with you guys, if I worked with 8 of you guys privately, there might be 1 million people who watch the videos, but having people come and watch, especially in a place in the UK where balanced dog training or just dog training in general is not as, you know, like balanced dog training in the States, it's like there's 100 in each city, you know, it's just such a, which is not good, but anyway. So I know it's going to be a lot for you, but we'll walk you through it.
Thank you.
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Happy thoughts, maybe some yoga. So this particular dog, they want me to go out, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to bring the dog in. No, you're good. He's muzzled, so you're good. So I'm going to bring him in. And again, the handler's obviously nervous with the reactive dog. So we're just going to help her out and see how it goes. Cool. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel good? Nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying deep breaths.
Yeah. Okay. Fred, do you want to move a bit? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll here, let me, do we have like a, just like a sheet or something? You gonna be good? Okay. Yeah, why don't you just come on through? Good. Good. Just keep coming, keep coming. Good, 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 good. Good. Welcome, Diesel. Okay. So this is Diesel. So good, and you can just come back my way and just hang out. Yep. Nice and relaxed. Good. And just hang out right there. Good. Good. He's good. He's good. You don't want to give him too much pressure. So this is Diesel. Beautiful Rottweiler. Take a deep breath. Cool. So we have some protective issues on the leash. We have some reactivity on the leash. So obviously working with a big dog, it doesn't matter who you are, you're always gonna, you know, have to be safe and you're gonna have to be mindful about what you got at the end of the leash. So if Diesel was the size of Daisy, it wouldn't be like what it is, right? But because he's such a powerful breed, his behavior is what it is, but his size, you know, follows up that, right? So talk to me. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you know, not what you think. How's that? So okay. What do you know?
That he is selective in terms of barking, lunging, growling at dogs and people. He's definitely too overprotective of me.
So when you say that, that means if somebody comes up, if you walk by somebody,
if they're too close,
he can become.
Yeah.
Okay. And he just lunges and has a go, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and you have the martingale on, right? That's a, yeah, martingale.
Yeah.
Cool. So why don't you just, I want you to just blow off some steam a bit and just kind of heel back and forth here and just kind of get comfortable. That's it. But remember, don't be so crank and yank with them, because he's going to feed that. He's going to feed into that. He's going to love that, really. Yeah, the camera. Mm-hmm. Good heel. Good. So sometimes we get into fix-it modes, right? So we're just constantly like, oh God, 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 oh God. Don't do that. You want to get into lots of positive reinforcement, lots of good jobs, lots of good boys, lots of good heels. Good. 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 So you guys see this tail wag here. This is interesting. So, on the contrary of popular belief, again, the tail wagging doesn't always mean the dog is friendly or happy. This is an interesting read here. This is what I geek out over right here. I love this right here. I'd really like if he was trying to come after me a bit more, but it's okay. So, but I love this. So, obviously intact, he's 3, right?
4.5.
4.5, okay. 4.5, so he's over the puppy stage of being kind of pushy immediately, but you see he's a shark, right? He's a great white shark amongst minnows right now, okay? He's owning this room right here. Do you guys see that? He's very owning this room, and it's not a bad thing at all. Like we talk about, like Abby and I did a video on the word dominance, which I rarely say, and it's such a BS term because people talk about it way too much. Mainly because I think just the media is like, if your dog doesn't listen to you, they're dominant, or if your dog doesn't, whatever. The D word just gets thrown around so freaking much. It's like, okay, chill with it. And I put out a video with a Dutch Shepherd that was actually dominant, right? He actually was. It was like literally 1 out of 100. And when the dog came in, I immediately told all my staff, stop what you're doing and come watch this case, because you're not going to see this dog again ever, probably, or at least for the next couple of years. Intact, really working line, KMPV, Dutchie, just so ballsy, just hitting me every chance. You asked him to do something, boom, he'd hit you right in your face with the muzzle. He just was explosive as hell. So dominance is something that, like, I don't ever really like to say, but it's because it's just so misused and people always think their dog is dominant. And I'm not saying he's dominant, but you can just tell he's an intact male. And he's a shark in this room. You can just tell how confident he is. It's really cool to watch. I love this type of dog. Love it, love it, love it. Because it's not like he's not going to roll over and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like he could not potentially fight, but he can certainly just give you a run for your money. And he has the ability because he weighs as much as I do. And you can see like his body language and where his eyes are on moi, right? So that's because the handler is here, and it's not a bad look. It's just a look, right? So it's I know ice hockey isn't big over here, right? It's big in the States, and ice hockey they have fights. You can actually fight, right? And a lot of times when ice hockey players fight, they don't do anything. They just look at each other and they drop the gloves and they fight. So it's kind of like the Wild West. Similar to some dogs, and we don't know what he is yet. You have an idea, but I don't know what we're dealing with here. But that's kind of what it is for some dogs, is they just get the right eye contact at the right time, and boom. And we go, oh my God, that was out of nowhere. And it really wasn't. He's been sharking the whole time, and he's just waiting to say, hey, are we going to drop mitts, or what are we doing here, right? It's a big thing. I live closer to Canada than I do Manhattan, so hockey's really big where we're from. Anyway, let's heel around just a little bit more.
Okay, can I just say?
Absolutely.
I do know the eye contact thing is really big for him.
Yeah, you said that yesterday. Yeah.
So like, I'll say to people, just don't look at him.
Yeah.
But even with us, with the truss, like if it's taken me ages for him to look up at me when we're healing.
Yeah. Yeah, so the eye contact is something that, like, I can't pinpoint ever. Like, it's an interesting thing because the eye contact sometimes could be a very insecure thing where they're like, oh, like kind of like with people, like if you get somebody that's super maybe not secure, they'll look up or they'll look down or they'll look over here because they just don't have a lot of confidence, which isn't a bad thing. It's a taught thing, and some people just don't have it. But sometimes it's an insecurity thing where if you look at a dog in their eyes, they kind of go, oh God, and then they go into fight or flight, and then they will do one or the other. Or you'll get a dog that's, doing like the whole ice hockey thing where they're like, okay, we're going to go. And they love it. absolutely love it. Some dogs literally obsessed over fight. They obsess over fight. And there's some handlers that love that. Like some of the dogs I put out, you'll see some of the guys and girls on the comments. They're like, oh my God, let me have them. If they don't, they love it because they just want that. They want to turn that on. So we got to be careful. Typically what I do is with a dog like this is I put him in a little X pen like we talked about earlier, or I'll use a cot or a place command and I'll hold it in between us. Because if he has a go at me right now, which I'm going to handle him in a minute, if he has a go at me, I have no choice but to react, right? I can't just stand here and say, okay, there's a 100+ pound dog trying to bite me. I'm just going to sit here. Like people do that all the time on the videos. They're like, you shouldn't run from a dog. I'm like, yeah, it's easier said than done. Holy crap. We get some really big dogs trying to come after me and they're like, you should never run. Okay, yeah, I'll just sit there and hold them with my finger, right? No. It's very instinctual. I don't care how much experience or how good you are. Yeah, I see you, buddy. So that was me using my peripherals here. And so what he did is he stopped and his tail stopped. Did you guys see that? So he froze up. That's a loading sense, right? So he's starting to load. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's a aggressive thing. He'll tell you what it is. Like what comes after that, you go, oh, that's what that was. And sometimes but anyway, so we're going to work on that a bit. So I want you to get a little bit closer and just pass me from behind here. And so when you come back this way, he'll be on the left side and you just pass me and do the absolute best you can to act like you're got Daisy on the end of the leash and not Diesel. Good. And then this time do it again and then he's going to be here. So when you come back around this way, he's going to be here.
Oh, right, I'm going back.
Yep. So I specialize, and I want to say specialize, but I love working with behavioral cases. And in some behavioral cases, the dog, will obviously come after you or have a go at you or try to challenge you or whatever the heck it is. Nobody really knows until you're in it. But it's hard to read sometimes, and you just have to be prepared. But what I like to do is like neutrality, right? So I work with primarily dogs that have a bite history. Either they're here for whatever. And I don't want to say it out loud because I'll jinx myself, right? But I'm very, 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 very careful and respectful when I'm working with these dogs. That's why I still have everything. This is all I do is dogs like him for the most part, right? And so I keep my composure and I keep my health by being safe and taking time. So this is a neutrality thing. So he's kind of passing me and we're neutral. So he's looking here. And if he had to go at me, I'd go, oh shit. And then she would just pull away and that would be that. And we'd say, okay, that was a little much. But this is good. So now we're going to do some other passing. So good. So are you right-handed?
Yes.
That's why you're there?
Yeah.
That's how you normally handle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because he's strong.
Right. Yeah, of course. So now we're frontal. So now walk by me again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my body a bit. So this is where like I have fun. Like this isn't for me, not for you guys. But this is where I have fun. This is a learning game for me. As a brand new dog working with different behaviors, what are we going to do? This is exciting. This is what I love to do. And so what I typically do is neutrality mixed with like confidence at the same time. So I'm not going to come over here and say, okay, walk by me, right? I'm going to stand here, but I'm not going to see how he's, eyeing me right now, right? So I'm not going to stand here like this, like a pen and stand here. I'm going to go here, right? So it's less conflicting. So just go ahead and walk right by me.
Diesel. Yep.
Good. And we're going to do that again.
Yep.
Good. So one thing that I'm doing that you guys probably aren't seeing is I'm listening to him more than I'm watching him. Yep. So you can hear his breathing. Not now, because the coffee maker is going to go, but do you see how he's freezing up and he's kind of quartering off this way?
Yep.
I don't know if you see it, but good. Did he just do that?
He just stopped.
No, the yip. Was that him? Huh? Oh, okay. Sounded like he whined because you corrected him with the martingale. Oh, okay. Good. Good. Okay. Okay. Good. Come back.
Yep.
Good. Now just walk right by me here.
Yep.
So now I'm frontal. It's going to be a little bit different. And come back again.
Yep.
Good. Now usually, and stop. Good. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually when he goes, is he like explosive about it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm listening.
I say that. Sometimes he'll just do a low growl and then he'll go, but if he's really going to go, then he just does it.
Okay. Perfect.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's my kind of dog. All right, I'm just going to see, like, what's this guy doing? All right, I'm just going to grab a chair. You won't find this in the dog training books. Okay. So I'm just making a barrier. Cool. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk by me again. So go ahead. Good. We'll do it again. Whenever he passes me, I would be rewarding him verbally, like good heel.
Yep.
And then stop.
Here.
Good. Good. Here, I'm going to put a slip on him instead, too. So this is a slip leash. You guys know what it is? Slips. Cool. He's really checking me out, isn't he? Yeah, no, this isn't actually. The biothane, we had a hard time with the clamp. So we switched back to rope. I'm going to give you this instead. Cool. No, hang on to it. You got a tab leash on there, on your side there? It's a small leash?
Yeah.
Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them. And again, this is very like non-traditional. And to be honest with you guys, like I don't ever have plans. Like some of my trainers will write notes and do consultations, and that's really good actually. The way I started working with dogs was like this. This is like the rawest form of how I train, of like, we have this problem, what the hell am I gonna do? I don't know. I really don't. We're just gonna figure it out. Cool. So go ahead and give me the red leash for a second. Good, and you just drop that leash. Cool, yeah. You can just hang on, yeah, good. Now I want you to walk around in a circle here. And he's gonna follow you probably. Oh, good. 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 So now it's me and him. So could I just go ahead and walk away with him and, talk to him? Probably. But I take it so slow. Because if I make a mistake and he has a go at me, it'll ruin our relationship. I don't care how good you are, how tough you are, how many bad dogs you work with. If a dog punches you in your face, your relationship changes. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So anyway, go ahead and walk around again. Good. Yeah, good. Good. Now come back again. And just stop right there. Cool. All right, so I'm going to take him. Okay? And if I tell you to call him, I'm going to drop the leash and you're going to call him. So if I feel uncomfortable or I feel like he's loading or if he does come after me, I'm just going to go, because he's got a muzzle on, so I'm not fighting him. You're going to come get him or you're going to call him. Okay? Good. So I'm just going to do a little bit of leash pressure. Good. 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 And I'm trying not to go face first with him here. Good. I'm going to come back. So you're going to get problems closer to you. So I'm going to stay over here with him. Good. And I'm not giving him any commands. I'm just kind of hanging out with him. And then I'm going to draw back here. Neutral. Boom. So this is the stuff that I try to teach students. And this is the, if you want to learn about how I work with dogs, this is the meat and potatoes here. Is your body has to be so fluid when you're doing this. So when I have him here, I'm here. So I'm not like here, and I'm not here, I'm here. I'm neutral. I'm like, hey, I'm with you, but I'm not, good boy, good. But I'm not asking you to do anything. And I'm also here, right? So I'm not like right on top of him. I've seen some trainers do that. And again, who am I to say that it's wrong? Because if it works, it works. But it can create conflict if I go over there and I say down or plots, and he's like, now you're crossing the line. So I try to be very neutral with him. And again, like this is a dog where we might be laughing tomorrow and say, do you remember when we had to do this? Because then he becomes super friendly with me or something. We've gone over those cases. But this is the way I work with the dog that is this big, this explosive. So anyway, cool. And I don't have the mic because I don't want to freak him out. Good. So I'm just going to give him a little leash pressure and see what he does here. Good. And he commits there, which is good. 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 Cool. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, good. Little head. Yeah, I like that. Good. Good, 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 good. So the problem with having a dog in a muzzle is he's like, hey, give me food, and I can't. That's kind of that could be a conflict of interest there. So I got him locked in on me, which is good. So I'm not giving him any eye contact. I'm not giving him any frontal pressure. I'm just hanging out with him here. Now I'm going to start, but you see how he, yeah, good boy, that's good. So you see how he's kind of quartering around. And so I have to decide, and this is just like my teaching aspect that comes out. Like if you're a dog trainer or you're interested in behavior, I have to decide, is he quartering up and facing me because he wants to launch at me, or is he interested in this? Yeah. So those are things that are running through my head. Does that make sense? Because I'm like, okay, because you get a dog that loads, right? They kind of just sit there and they're staring and then they react. And you think you didn't do anything, but you did, you know? So anyway, good. So I'm staying away from you because you are the problem, right? Right. No bad dogs, right? Am I right? So in a good way, you create the conflict. So if I get close to you, it becomes potentially like a resource guarding game. Right? So if I get close to you, he's like, okay, now back off of mom, back off. Keep going, right? And that becomes a problem. So that's why I'm staying away from you a bit. So he doesn't claim you. Now again, in my personal opinion with this dog, I think I'd walk up to you and pull away and he'd be fine. But again, because I'm in a room full of 30-something people and there's probably 20 cameras going right now, and I care about, what we're doing here, I'm going to take it super, super, super slow. Because I'd rather go slow and steady than, try to show off and let's see what I can do, right? So it's a respect thing. I want to respect him because coming in, he's an intact male that has, an issue. So I'm not going to bite off more than I can chew. Cool? Good man. Good job. Well done. Good. That's beautiful. So a lot of people think, oh, he submitted to you. I don't think so. I think he's just I think he's calm. I don't think, people will see that and they go, wow, he submitted to you. I don't think so. I think he's just like, whatever. But again, I really don't think he's like super explosively aggressive dog where he's like, I hate everybody. But there's going to be certain situations, especially if you're an insecure handler, which you should be because he's a big dog and he's, you're being safe. So an insecure handler is okay because you're like, oh, I don't know about this, which is good. Good. So the laying down is something that's good. I like that. Good. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Come on, bub. Good. Oh, yes, a good boy. Good.
What you will do because he's behaved really well now.
Yes.
But what would you do if he will pull in everywhere? You will just heal him or when he will be on top of.
Yes. So the question is when does obedience come into play here, right? Because he's pulling this way. I'm building a relationship first, training second. And sometimes that's contradicting because with Daisy over here, it was training first, then builds a relationship. So with every dog it's different, but I think it's a respect thing. So I don't want to bite off more than I can chew where it's he's not good with new people, correct? Yeah. He will go after new people, right? He will. It's his MO. So the fact that I've known him for a cumulative of 10, 15 minutes and I'm walking around with him, I'm not then going to say, okay, now you have to do this, because then he'll go, whoa, you're crossing the line there, bud, and I don't want to do that to him. So at some point we'll start working on obedience with him, and maybe it'll be you, because technically we have 2 days together or whatever, and that's not enough time for me to really develop a relationship with the dog that doesn't want to do it with me. So the obedience is secondary to me right now with a dog like this, because he can get testy. Yeah. So anyway, good question. Good. Okay, cool. Go ahead and call him. Good. Well done. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of more stuff here. Is he food? What does he like?
He likes food more than toys. Depends on what mood he's in. Mm-hmm. He might not take food now though.
Okay. So what we're going to do is he allergic to anything? Okay. Turkey? This is salmon. So, this is good. His lips are, that's good. That's good. So, if it's a way to my heart is a cold beer, a way to his heart is treats, I'm cool with that, right? So we want to, this is where, so again, it's before I would have said completely different. You get a dog that's kind of just, Bear for an example. He's a sweet dog, and if he takes advantage of you, you can correct him because it's fair, because you're not going to have a conflict with that. But with him, I can't do that with him yet, really, or I don't want to, because we have some time. So just let him out, just to the end of your red leash and see what he does here. Yeah. And just nice, you follow him. So this is what we were talking about earlier with the X pen, where if she puts pressure on him and she starts loading him up, like you see any type of personal protection work, they're here and there's the handler, there's the agitator, and there's the decoy. And you don't want to do that with him. You let him come to me if he wants to, because it's like, yeah, sure, go to him. Good, good, good boy. Sit. Good job, bud. Good. So of course with the muzzle it's a little hard, but it doesn't matter. The fact that I can go to him with my hand and he doesn't react negatively, that's a win. He's kind of pissed because he doesn't get the food, but it's a win for me long term. It's very good. Good boy, good. So I threw the food down to take him off of me because I'm trying to figure out if he's on me or he's on the food, right? So I do this, I take it, good, good. So he's on the food, he's not loading on me. He's this close to me, good, good boy. Do you have treats that he likes?
Yeah.
He's like, rubbish.
Did he spit it out?
I don't know. He's not, I put it right on his lips and he just tongued it out, yeah. So I think, good. Here, over here, yeah, good. So that, you gotta be careful, right? This little transfer, because then boom, I'm the bad guy. Holy crap, that was out of nowhere. No, it wasn't. We just weren't paying attention, right? Good, good man. Good boy, good. It's okay. It's okay, good. Yay, good boy, good. Now just peel him off a bit. Good, good. So huge win, right? What do you think of that? You feel good?
Yeah.
Cool. So slow and steady. So in the future, when we get other dogs out and stuff, I can now that I know him a little bit, I can help you handle him, and we'll be able to work on that. Because his bigger thing is probably dog reactivity a bit. Yeah, good. Okay, so you're gonna come. Let's go. Yes, good boy. Follow him. Yes, good boy. Good job, Dee. Good boy. Good. Okay, come on. Come on. Good boy. And I'm watching his tail. Good boy. Okay, come on. Come on. Good boy. Sit. Well done. Good job. Good man. Good. Good boy, Diesel. Good. Oh, oh, oh. Go ahead. Yeah. Help him out. Good, yeah. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Good. Yeah. And just peel him off. Thank you, Holly. Thank God. Yeah, very good. Good. So, does everyone know what we're doing? Makes sense, right? Positive reinforcement. Always, always, always with a dog like this, unless, he tries to kill me. That's a problem. So you're going to come towards me again. Come on, Bubby. Come on. Let's go. Good job. Good job, Diesel. Good man. Good man. Good. Good job. Okay, Diesel, come. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, shake it. That's stress, right? He's like, wow, this guy's sticking his freaking hands in my muzzle, dude. Like, what's this? And then he kind of shook it off, right? He's like, it's okay. That's what that was. Don't overlook it. I'm just pointing things out as, in my head. That's what I try to do, is anything that pops in my head comes right out of my mouth most of the time. Okay, come on. Yes, good boy. Sit. Good sit. Good job. Good job. Good man. Good. I'll get it. Yeah, good boy. Good. Good boy. You can help him down there, yeah. Good. Very good. How do you feel about that?
Really good.
Feel good?
Really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because now you understand that, you can.
You can do it.
If you do it with the right way, the right person,
yeah.
Take your time. But I think with him, not everybody's going to do what I'm doing. So it's better, we talked about this a bit, I think maybe with you guys, is go the other way. Avoid, right? That's a good opportunity to say, can I pet your dog? I love Rottweilers. No, I'm sorry, he's in training. Because they're going to come over, and he's going to boom, right? So I spend 10, 15 minutes with him just to get to know him a little bit, ask him to do a couple behaviors, lots of positive reinforcement. Yes, good job, this is wonderful. And he's like, he doesn't love me, but he's tolerating me, and he's not reactive. And that makes you happy, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're going to do this a little bit. What is this?
Beef jerky.
I was going to say, is it like, all right, the pastries were good, but the beef jerky is good too. All right, we're going to do this again. What I want to do is I want to advance this out just a wee bit. So, long line. This is really nice. So Herm Sprenger made this too. I always plug them because everyone thinks that they make really nice tugs, really nice leashes, collars. Yeah, take the red one off and leave the slip on. So now this is just me having fun now. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recall him way far away from mom and see how he does. Can I get a couple more treats, please? Yeah. Thank you. So if he gets weird, I'll just have you call him again, but it's just a different picture for him. And he's gonna be without you. So it could go the opposite way too. Good, well done, good. Oh yeah, he knows the drill. You can, yep. Good man, good job, sit. Good job, Diesel. Well done. Good. Yes, good boy. Diesel, come. Yes, good boy. Good job. Sit. Good sit. So a little bit of like, clownmanship there, like it's really stimulating with him, like letting him know, like, yeah, good job. Come on. Good job. Sit. Good man. Good man. Good. So micro, macro. Micro is what? Right, it is. But what's the micro in this situation? I'm paying him, right? Cool. The bigger picture is I'm freaking paying him, right? Right? I'm in his face, putting treats in his face, right? It's huge, huge relationship gain. Good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Good boy. Good job. Sit. Nice. Good boy. Well done. Good. Good. So I'm shoving that in and I'm holding it there for a little bit longer than necessary because I'm like, hey, I'm here. And he doesn't care. It's really good. It's good. Good job, buddy. Feel good?
Yeah.
Big win?
Feel better now.
Good. Break. Good. All right. You can put him up now. It's good.
Diesel.
Chopped liver now after all that jerky. Good. Okay. How do you feel?
Better than last time.
Empowered and motivated and ready to conquer the world with your dog, Diesel?
50% there.
Supposed to say yes. But you need tea. You gonna grab a camera? All right. So we're just letting these guys just kind of get the jitters out here and walking around a bit.
Diesel. Yep. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. Yes. Good boy.
It's good tap water. If you wanted to know. If you wanted to know my opinion on the tap water here, it's good. No. You can't drink the tap water in New York.
Yep.
Okay. Fiona, any questions? Questions?
Sorry?
Yeah.
No, I don't think, my mind keeps going blank if I'm honest, because I'm trying to concentrate on what he's doing.
Okay. It's not a bad thing. Is there more coffee? Real coffee. Yeah, real coffee. Not the other coffee. Yeah, if you want it. Yeah, thanks. Just dump that out because that's old. Yeah, thanks. I just need a splash. So your mind's going blank.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's okay. So just what I would encourage you to do is just take in the moment.
Okay.
Why you came here, what your dog is doing now. I think that'll make you feel good.
Okay.
Like, and then once we get a dog out too. Now this is a dog. So cute. He's a stud. This guy's a stud. I like him a lot. And if he wants to go to me, and he can.
Okay.
Yeah, good boy. Sit. Sit. Good sit, buddy. Is he down? Yeah. Down. So there he took a couple of deep breaths there, and that's where I was like, okay, back up. You might see some conflict there, right? I asked him to down, and again, he's drawn the line, right? He's got all the advantage, to be honest. Hey. Down. Yes, good down, buddy. Okay, break. Good, good. So I didn't want to go to him there. I just let him. Good. Okay, good. Sit. Sorry, buddy. Good. Good. Now walk away.
Okay. Diesel. Diesel. Yep. Good boy.
It's like detonating
like
a bomb there.
Yep. Gosh,
Danke.
just hanging.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you. There's sugar? I'm a diva. I don't take sugar. Take it back. No, I'm just kidding. How do you say thank you in Dutch? Yeah.
Dankjewel.
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 Like die?
Dank.
Yeah.
Jawel.
Dankjewel. Dankjewel.
Good boy.
I'm learning. I'm gonna get cultured. Okay. You still feel good?
Yeah.
Okay. Now with a dog like this, we got a question here and we got a question there. Yeah, about what size of prong collar we would use on a dog. This dog would get a 3.0 or a 3.2 because of his size. Not because he's aggressive or even if he was the sweetest thing, because he's so, oh, there you are. He's so powerful, unbelievably powerful. So if he wants to go after a squirrel or a deer or the mini deer or a person,
He's gone.
he's gone. You either break your face, pull your arm out of socket, or he's gone. So that's why we're going to use the prong to control him. And it's not about, well, if you only need a prong to control your dog, you're not a real. It's not about that. This guy's a savage, so it doesn't. It's about just being honest and being realistic and auditing how big this and how powerful this dog is, and not being naive to what could happen if he decides to go. Are we in the queue? Are we ready?
Also, Tom, does it make a difference to wear like or have a nylon leash or a rope?
Yeah, I don't like when I'm using a leash. I like the biothane leashes.
Because it's less stretchable, or?
No, it's when you're using like cloth, it just sucks on your hands like rope. Like I can't
right,
use rope.
okay.
I like that's why I have the equipment that I do.
Yeah.
I wanted my own leash because I'm like and I wanted my own slips. Same thing with the dog trip.
Yeah.
I wanted my own stuff.
But the slip is also kind of a rope.
It's a rope.
Isn't it?
It is, but it's not like braided.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
the
okay,
braided
I see.
ones. Just heel around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Come on in, nice and relaxed. Breathe and all that stuff. Good. Slow down. Good. Good.
Yep.
Good. So we do the same stuff, like you're sneaking in. Who's your favorite artist?
Oh God, I'm awful. If someone asks me about music, my mind goes completely blank.
You don't like music?
I love music.
Just tell me your
Yep.
favoriteest.
Bon Iver.
Okay.
Come around that side.
That's what you're sneaking into right now. You own the world. You're gonna go on stage.
Heel.
Okay? So just be nice and relaxed. And what I'm gonna do, just move around a little bit. And then you guys are gonna go in this lane, right where Abby is.
Okay.
Abby's gonna wanna move. And then you're just gonna go right here. You guys are gonna go
Heel.
like this.
Good heel.
Fix your leash up a little bit so it's, yeah.
Good
Because if you
heel.
correct, you're gonna crank his neck the wrong way.
Good
So try to
heel.
slide your,
Good girl, Nala.
Which way?
yeah. So he's on your
Nala,
left
heel.
side.
Good heel. Good girl.
Okay, and then you just go over there and stay there for a second.
These will stay there.
So see he's on your left side, right?
Yeah.
Turn your leash, yeah. See where your leash is hooked on?
Yeah.
That wants to go towards you. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay.
Yeah.
Now heel him around.
Okay. These will. Heel.
Good.
Heel.
Good. Just remember, we're just working on just being nice and relaxed.
Heel.
Okay. Same thing over here, nice and relaxed. I know it's hard. You're doing great. Right? There's another dog in the room. Just
Yep.
remember, one deep breath and release. Good. 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 Little hackle go up there.
Heel.
Hackles are interesting because they're not really, they're not usually super consistent
Heel.
with a dog being fearful or aggressive or curious. I always find like a happy medium ground for hackles going up is the dog is just unsure. It doesn't
Heel.
have to be like it's a negative thing, it's a positive thing, it's just good. Okay, now come back around. And you guys are you're
Heel.
gonna stop, sit.
These will. Sit.
Good man. Good. Breathe. Remember, I can feel that, like, just nice and relaxed. Good. And if I can feel it, he can feel it for sure.
Yeah.
So just, and I know it's hard, but that's why we're doing this. It's a controlled environment. And they're both doing great, right? Yep. Now you're on stage, on Ivor, right? Good. Who's your favorite artist?
Artist.
Yeah, like musician. Just curious.
You too.
Cool. Are they from England or Scotland?
Ireland.
Ireland, right. Cool. So just nice and relaxed. Very good. So sometimes you just have to practice this. Like you have to practice literally sitting and staying and breathing. Like yoga, right? You go to yoga and it's like, hey, just get there and breathe and stretch. Not that easy, is it? Right? It's very difficult, actually very difficult. So sometimes it's the same thing with dog training. It's like, oh, just be normal and act cool. Well, when you got a diesel at the end of the leash, good, reward that. And then if he does good with this, you're going to reward. If he reacts, you're going to correct him. Just don't give him any eye contact. Good. So give him a little squeak. Just give him a little attention. Yeah.
Diesel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good boy.
Yeah, there you go. So sometimes when you get that and you're looking, remember that hockey fight thing, right? Have him make a better decision. Hey, up here. Oh, okay, me. And you're just breaking the ice that way. But you don't want to overdo it where you're like, oh shit, Diesel, oh. And he's like, what? What's going on?
Yeah,
right?
I think
you
I've done that before.
Yeah, don't do that. Just, hey man. And he's like, oh, okay. That's why this little squeaker in this pouch is really good. It's called Play. I get, my YouTube comments are filled with, what is this? It's Play. Petplay.com. Go on then. Put him back into a sit.
Diesel, sit.
Good sit. Okay, now
Good
give him a break.
sit. Good boy. Diesel, break.
And then have him come towards me. And then you're going to chill right there. Oh, yes. Good boy, D. Good boy, D. Come. Sit. Yes, buddy. Good boy. He doesn't like that, does he? Okay, break. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good. Good job. Very good. Very good. Now you're going to go that way and right back to me.
Okay. Diesel, heel.
Well,
Yes. Good boy.
yeah.
Diesel.
This is the
Yep.
same with the Indian one I told you.
Now you're singing with Bon Iver.
Well,
Is that what it's called? Bon Iver, right? I'm saying that right.
Sit.
Yeah?
Honestly, I don't even think he's my favourite artist. It was just like one that came into my head.
Let's just say Bon Jovi then.
I mean,
'Cause he's definitely a singer. Good.
can I do?
Like, do you see where he positioned himself? Like, no, he knows he needs to be sat here.
Yeah.
But right, I'm not. Should I
But he's
correct
also-
that? Because he knows
Just
to sit
reset him.
here. Okay.
Reset him.
Diesel, heel.
Because he's also in like a food drive right now. He's like, food. Good.
Heel.
And then, yeah, come right to me, and then you're going to stop and sit. And then you're going to heel. Back and forth.
Sit.
So,
Yes.
back and forth.
Good boy.
You can.
What, quick question. It's not a trick question, because I honestly want to know. I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan, like most human beings on this planet. Robert Plant is from where? He's from, I think, like northern England. Does anybody know where? Wow. You guys know who Led Zeppelin is? Okay, good. I just like doing a lot of small talk when these guys are hanging out because it makes you guys more comfortable. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to be realistic. I want you to, typical American. Hey, is Ozzy Osbourne here? Where is he? Right? It's like when people go to New York City, they're like, oh, where's Kevin McAllister or something? It's like, all right, so come around right over here. No, just right towards me. Yeah. Good. You want to see if she, yeah, good. Good, okay. Now you're going to walk right towards that light, and you're going to just be nice and relaxed. Yeah? Trick question. Yeah, that one. That was my fault. Good.
Nice.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Cool.
Very good,
Good
right?
boy.
Good. That's where you would pay if you have food. You could pay him for that. That's very good. It's nice, right, guys?
Yeah.
It's hard because it's like, you didn't see him yesterday. He was pretty reactive yesterday, actually. Right? He really was, wasn't he? Yeah, he was.
And that wasn't his worst either.
Right, right. So do you feel like this is like first time in a long time you've been able to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, totally.
Good. So we're doing good then, right?
Yes.
How do you feel?
Much better.
Okay, good. All right, now we're going to spice it up a little bit, okay?
Oh,
We were done.
God. No, I feel terrible.
Okay. Good. So what I want to do is I want to do some threshold stuff. So if they react, it's okay. We've done really, really good. But I want to take it up a notch a little bit because I want you guys to continue to get better. So you're just going to come over here.
Okay. Diesel. Yeah.
Good. And then you're just going to come around here. So one important thing, guys, here is in dog training, right, is I'm not doing any of this. I'm conducting. Because what's the point of me doing this, right? There's not one. Okay? You're just going to heel towards me, like Simon says. So go ahead and heel towards me.
Heel.
And then you're going to stop like here. You're going to be right here. Yep, good. Stop. Sit. And then back off. Once your dog's into a sit, you're going to just back up.
I haven't quite got enough room to sit here.
Say it again? Oh, a step. Sorry. Here, come.
Step with me
Yeah,
this way.
come this way. Just slide around here, and you're just going to relax right here.
All right.
Good.
Diesel.
Yep.
Heel.
And then you're just going to come over here, and you're going to put him in a sit right there. Good. And stop and sit.
Sit. Yes.
You guys are going to take one step backwards really quick.
Nice.
Yep. Nice and relaxed. Oh, don't step on your dog. Good. So gives her an opportunity to smell. Very good. Gives him an opportunity to look at you. Look at her. Oops, good. Good job, buddy. Good man. Good. Good boy. Good. Well done. Good. Okay, good. Good. So I'm facing his head. and getting a little closer to both of these guys. Good. Good job. Good. Now you're just gonna walk this way and go back that way. Nice and calm. Good job, Diesel.
Good boy.
Paying for that.
Good boy.
Give him a break.
Diesel.
Good.
Good lad. Good
Nice.
boy.
That was really good. Proud of you. I know that was hard,
you.
right?
Yeah, really hard.
You did wonderful. I think just empowering you guys, you can do it. You've had all of this. He's had all of this. That's why we created the No Bad Dogs brand in the first place. Is you guys have everything you need. I'm not doing anything. I'm just up here like, like it's no big deal. You guys have all of this. It just helps to have somebody, you know, because it's my fault if they react, right? Not yours. So, doing good. We're gonna do that again. You guys are gonna face each other now. So just heel towards me.
Diesel. Heel.
Good. You're gonna go back that way,
Heel.
and you're gonna come right. You're gonna come right here.
Okay.
Okay. No, just chill.
Heel.
I want you to practice just chilling. Chilling like a villain, as we say. Come back
Please.
just a little bit more. Stop. Yeah, in a minute, maybe.
Sit.
Good.
Yes, good boy.
Good. And then handlers, see this? This is interesting. This is more like, so
Yes.
if you see this
Good
behavior
boy.
here, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'll tell you in a minute. Very good. So there's verbal praise. Good.
Good boy.
Good.
Good boy.
Good. Verbal, just one step back on the handlers.
Good boy.
It's okay if she falls. It's okay. Good. So did you see all of this going on here?
Just sniff.
Yeah. She's like, who is that? So making better decisions. Yeah. Yeah. So building confidence, right? And same thing with you. This is huge for both of you guys. And I think that this is how he normally is. But because you get tense and you need a coach to help you through it, he's
Yeah.
reacting that way. So
Yeah.
so he's been like this whole time. The only thing I did is I helped you get over it, you know?
So it's all me.
Oh, yeah. You are the problem, 100%, yes. It's like the sky's blue, isn't it? Yeah. Just gonna heel back that way.
Diesel. Heel. Good boy.
Good.
Good.
You're gonna come back again.
Heel.
Good. And then you're just nice and relaxed. Yep. And then stop and sit. Good.
Good boy.
Well done.
Good boy. Can you get that one?
Good. 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 Is this okay? Yeah. Good. So face to face right here. Look, see, and then I remove the face over here. Face to face. Remove the face and just break out that way. Good. Yes. Good.
Cool.
Break.
Good. Good job. Good. Yeah. Good. Sit. Yes. Good. Sit. Down. Yes. Good. Down. Well done. Well done. Okay. Good. Good. Here, let me see the leash for a second. Okay. Good. Good. Good job, buddy. Okay, come here. Yes, good boy. Okay, let's go. Good. Okay, good job. All right, good. Give him back. Okay, good.
Yep. Good boy.
Well done.
There we go.
How do you feel? You guys feel good?
Cool. Yeah, take the muzzle off.
Tomorrow we will. He's doing wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the only hard thing about him is his stoic body language in his face. The hardest thing about this dog is he's not clear,
Good boy.
right? He's got these whale eyes always. He's like always like checking in, you know? That's the hardest thing with him.
Yeah.
So you might all of a sudden, oh God, don't do it. And he's like, I literally wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Good. Good observation. Yeah, I can see that now.
And he's,
now you say it.
when his mouth's open, he is more relaxed when he's
Definitely.
panting like that.
Yeah. Good boy. Good job. So tomorrow I would fast him in the morning. I wouldn't feed him in the morning.
No.
Yep. Just yes.
Good
Good boy. He's probably like, well, that was easy. I wanted to do that the whole time. Let's take advantage of these two dogs are nice and relaxed. Yeah, very good. He's gonna flop.
Oh, you're not, dear. Please don't fall.
Very good.
Good boy.
Very good. And then we're chill over there too, right? Good. Very, 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 very good. Anybody have any questions on this while we kind of enjoy this? Yeah? Fast him in the morning because he's going to have more food drive with me tomorrow. Yeah. So if we fast them, so we'll do that with board and train dogs. If they're not really that motivated or they're stressed, we'll fast them in the morning or even the full day. And then the next day they're like, oh, fine, I'll work. And so with him, if he's hungry, again, everything else kind of blurs out. So use that to your advantage. It's a great question. Anything else while we're chilling?
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
How, if the dog wasn't, again, like Paula was telling you about, is not food motivated, even his handbed outside of the house.
Yeah.
He loves a toy, but again, not outside of the house. So being like the main source of reward is really difficult. So trying to do a lot of work just to get his engagement. How would you kind of, like if he was the same, how would you kind of,
If they're not motivated?
Find that motivation.
Well, some dogs aren't motivated, which makes it really difficult to work with. And so what I do is I have really fair expectations of having the dog work inside and knowing what they can do and what they can't do. And if you go out and you say, here's what I want you to do, and then they don't do it, you can fairly give them some pressure. So sometimes you just have to, it's you pick your battles, and it's a currency game, right? Like he really likes that food. So it's good. Now, if he didn't like the food, I would have a disadvantage to get closer to him. I just have to handle him around, Yes, good boy. Sit. Yes, my buddy. Good boy, D. Come. Good. Sit. Do you think I'm in a circle yet?
Getting there.
Cool. Maybe it'll be a circle of 5 instead of 4. Good.
Yeah.
Let's heel around.
Okay. Diesel.
Okay.
Heel.
And then I want you to come over here, and I want you to come over here. And we're
Heel.
going to make a tunnel. You're going to be in the middle with Diesel. Stop. Go back that way. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. No.
Heel.
Okay. And then just over here.
Heel.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Okay. You're going to walk with me, you two. Okay. You're going to stop. Good. Okay. You're going to go.
Closer. Yes. Good boy.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
I'll let you know. Okay.
Good
Now you
boy.
go. Good.
Good boy.
Good. Come back again. Good. And then you're going to come right here. Good. And then a sit. Sit.
Yes.
Little bit of pressure.
Good boy.
Release. A little bit of pressure. Release. Good. Okay. Now we're in a pickle here, a triangle. You go back that way.
Okay.
Heel.
Diesel. Heel.
Good. Heel. Lots of
Good
positive reinforcement
boy.
here, guys. This is so big for them.
Good
And then why don't you come
boy.
over here and we're going to do some crosses. And you can just hang out right there. You can actually turn so we can look this way. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. That's the food guy, right? Yeah. You guys are going to cross.
boy.
Abby, you might want to. Good. Then you're going to go, and then you're going to go. Go ahead.
That way.
Yeah, you're going to go on that side. You're going to go on this side.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Come over here.
Diesel. Come.
Go over here just a bit. And then you guys are going to walk right past each other, okay? Heel.
Heel.
Good. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Good
Beautiful.
boy.
Because that was
Good
2 dogs,
boy.
right?
Heel.
And then you're doing good over here. Yeah.
Good
Okay,
boy.
again. Are you switching sides?
Good boy.
I'm keeping choose all the
Yep.
walk to my right.
Okay.
Oh, do you mean corners?
Nope. That's what I meant. Okay, keep walking.
Heel. Yes. Good boy.
Well done. Oh, getting fancy.
Girly now.
Good. All right, you
Yep.
guys are going to swap.
Yep.
So you're just going to
Boy.
come over here. And then you're going to hang out over there. What a difference. Huge difference, right?
Heel.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
I'm
twisting your
not
arm or
watching
anything.
her. I'm keep looking ahead, so I'm taking your word. But she's not.
Oh,
She's
I gotta
definitely
get
not
your
reacting.
arm or what?
She's definitely not
Boy.
reacting.
You're gonna
Yep.
heal too. We're just gonna work on this. Good job, D. Good man. Good man. Give him a pat on the side there, Fiona. Yeah. Just let him know. Get him. Give him some
Yeah.
attention here. Yeah. Good boy. There you
Good
go.
boy.
Good man. Good boy. Good job.
Good boy.
Good boy. Well done. Well done. Good job, everybody. Good.
Good
Okay, you guys are gonna
boy. Good boy.
cross
Heel.
here again, and you're gonna stop right there. Stop. Hang out. And you're gonna
Good
cross
boy.
right here. Okay. Just remember, if you get any reactivity, leave it pop. Go ahead here and there.
Good boy.
Good. Back. Really, really good. Really good.
Good boy.
How do you guys feel about this?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Okay.
It's literally.
It's fine. It's fair.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Yeah, it'll take a long time for me to get used to
Oh,
her
yeah.
not reacting when I walk past another dog on a
Yeah.
lead at such a close proximity. Because normally, even on either side of a road, that's not enough distance still that she'll react for that.
But here it is, right?
Well, yeah, it's way smaller.
Yeah, so it's
definitely.
good.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep working on this tomorrow and really keep driving this in, because it's confidence with you is what matters the most.
Yeah.
So it's good. I know it's difficult because it's like, I'm just waiting for this explosion, which, and that's the hard thing about dog training is like, once I'm gone and I'm not here instructing things, you know, you're going to get some reactions, you're going to get natural regression, and that's okay. It just takes a bit of time to get there. But the fact that all three of you are doing this is really, really good, right? Okay.
This is massive for us.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah, it's good. I'm very happy for you guys. We're going to do a little bit more crossing, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll do a Q&A really quick, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, so pop over this way, and I want you to cut the C here. Yeah. Yep.
Good boy.
Good. Good. And then you can go right back, and then just put him into a sit right over there.
Okay. Heel.
And a stop. And a sit.
Where are you going?
You can put him into a sit. Yeah. There
Yes. Good boy.
Good.
Good boy.
Good. Really good. Good. Come back again.
Yeah.
Nice
Good
job.
boy.
Well done. So much calmer. Really big.
I haven't put into a sit, as you said, sometimes.
Yeah, just relax. Yeah, nice and relaxed. And that's working for you. That's really, really, really good. Where you were 15, 20 minutes ago is completely different. And it's really good. Now you could probably switch to the slip collar and get away with the same thing.
Good boy,
but it's doing good. Let's pull him around.
Diesel, heel.
And then around again.
Heel. Good heel, Day. Good boy.
So we'll continue. Yeah, and we'll continue to push boundaries. But this for a first day of a working seminar for 3 dogs who can. And sometimes we got to think about what we came in for and where we're at right now after one day, and a cumulative of a half an hour of work. It's really, really big. So we'll cross those bridges when we get there, and we'll push. But it's kind of the same sequence as her. Yeah. Questions? You feel good?
No, feel really, really good.
Good.
I suppose I'm just wondering, like, if you've only seen him do a really, really small part of his bad side.
Do you have videos?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, just I understand. It's like you want him to almost react, so I can see it. You know, I understand.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. I got to see what he's capable of and what you're capable of first, and we'll get some reactions.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want him to. Like, if he's good, he's good. But it's kind of like almost.
It's not real.
Yeah.
Right. No, I understand. Happens all the time.
Okay.
And we're gonna work on it a bit. Tomorrow's gonna be the pressure. So tomorrow's gonna be the sessions that you guys saw here is gonna be like tomorrow, rifle through, and we're gonna keep, so we'll work at it. But now, one thing I will say is make sure when you guys leave, you leave the way you came in, because things that happen is everyone's good and we're happy, this is great, and then you're not paying attention and you go outside and there's a dog there and you're like, boom, and then it happens, and then you regress, and then you're back, your confidence is low again.
Yeah.
So you got to nip it in the bud and always be on top of it. When I'm here telling you guys everything, it's a lot easier, right? Mm-hmm. So make sure when you leave, it's not like, oh, we're over it. You're not, right? But now you know what to do about it, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing I will say is people get really overconfident and they're like, oh, it's whatever. He's still the same dog. You just have more control and he's a lot better.
Okay.
How you feel?
Okay. He was firing, but it seems quite chilled now.
Yeah, that's good. So, Diesel's obviously a large dog, intact. Was he 3 or 4?
5? 4.5.
Okay, close. So I was
close.
Is he 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5? I can't remember. I'm gonna be right somewhere in there. Okay, cool. So we're working on really what I like to work with him, because I don't think we're gonna get much reactivity, but I wanted these two out at the same time because this little booger is we're gonna fire him up with some tug stuff over in this area, and that's gonna be the biggest test so far.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I really want to do with him, I woke up this morning and I was like, this is what I want to do with Diesel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it's my life. So studying his body language is, I think, the most important thing for you.
Yeah.
Because he is very, 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 very times 10 difficult dog to read. Okay. Because he's got constant whale eyes. He's got constant FU eyes all the time. And when you're working with a dog like that, as a handler, as a trainer, even as an owner, you're like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, okay, not, okay. You know, it's like
Yeah.
constant on edge because he's doing I'm about to lunge, and he's a dog that when he goes, he's like a, rugby player coming,
Yeah.
like Will coming at you, like not gonna be, not gonna be fun. So that's what I want to do. But first, we'll work on obedience with him moving around playing tug. I just want you guys to play, and then we'll end your session. You could do a little obedience if you want while he is around, but it's more about playing, ending it with him, but working kind of overlapping. And just work on obedience just in the middle here. And then you stay just in this area here. Do not let him go past that light, please. And you're going to be working just in this area back and forth here.
Okay.
Confidence, breathing, yeah, all that stuff.
Okay.
What's up, buddy? So see his body language now, his tail's just, and it's just, nothing is consistent with this dog. So he's just one of those dogs that you just never really know. The only thing that's going to help with you is repetition and repetition and repetition over and over again.
Okay.
Because if you get 14 days of he's been great, that'll give you some confidence knowing like he's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's just work him here.
Okay. Diesel.
But you guys, you keep working. I'm going to keep talking.
Okay.
Do you see how he eyes me like that?
Heel.
I think he's eyeing me like that because I gave him beef jerky yesterday.
Boy.
But
Heel.
yesterday, before I knew him, I would say he's sizing me up because that's his eyes. It's very.
Heel.
This is a very, very,
Good
very,
boy.
very good case for anybody to watch as a dog trainer, handler, client,
Heel.
whatever. Because he's the most challenging dog you'll have as a dog trainer.
Yes. Good boy.
Besides having an owner that won't listen to you and wants advice,
Good boy.
which is the hardest.
Yeah.
But he is really difficult.
Let's see. Good boy.
Yeah, I do. Especially with this breed. Yeah.
Are you not bothered
And
today?
the reason why I say that is because I've had, we talked about this a bit yesterday,
Heel.
and we talked about this with Jill too with her dog, and it's, you tell me about your dog
Yep.
and it's going to be these things, and
Good
then I'm going to say, is
boy.
your dog intact? And it's going to be yes. And 9 times out of 10, and we talked about this
Yep.
the first day here with Fiona, that all of a sudden, and it's not really all of a sudden, as soon as the dog hits sexual maturity, he starts pushing boundaries.
Good boy.
With a little dog like this, it's like, knock it off. Making sure that if you mess with the bull, you are going to get the horns. And in my opinion, it's a difference of choosing health over behavior sometimes. And a lot of people have an opinion that once the dog gets to a certain age, they're like, oh, everything's shit the bed and the dog's misbehaving. He's like, no, he's an intact male. He's going to be different. He's going to look a lot different. It's kind of like, again, I don't know if you guys have seen Billy Madison or not with Adam Sandler. It's like when he's sitting at the desk with all the little 2-year-olds and he's just sitting there and he's a grown-ass man, he doesn't fit in. And everyone's going to be like, well, who are you? This dog is that dog because he's intact. What's that?
Would you suggest that?
No, because he's already got it. He's already matured fully. So he's already got everything. It'll take a really long time for that to go away. And I've done podcasts with specialists that do this type of work with specific breeding programs with intact males and intact females, fixing and not. And it's like everything else in the science community. Doesn't matter if it's about coffee or dogs. Is 10 people over here say this and 10 people over here say this, and they're doing very similar tests. So, in my opinion, because I would rather take advice from somebody that's boots on the ground. It's in the kitchen every single day working with these dogs instead of sitting back and going for years. What do you think? You do this every single day. And so for me, 2 years ago, I would have said, no, it doesn't have any impact. But because I've correlated enough information, I've worked with enough dogs, and I get this behavior, especially my phone consults. Is your dog fixed? No. It's okay. You can let him go towards me.
Oh, right.
Yes. Sit. Oh my God. See what I'm talking about? Unreal. Pull back that way a bit.
Okay. D, come.
So you don't want to make that mistake.
Good boy.
Right? Where I'm like, oh yeah, remember from yesterday, and he explodes, and we're like, what the hell happened? It's a big difference today, yesterday,
Yep.
you know? But that's why you got to be safe.
Hey, mate.
Not enough. Do you see what he just did there? Right? And it wasn't bad. It just,
Yep.
I wasn't sure. Yesterday I
Yep.
was sure because he'd come right here.
Diesel.
And he'd be
Heel.
like, yeah, that was more like,
Heel.
so I don't know.
Good boy.
Is he, I don't know. That's
Good
what I mean. It's like
boy.
better safe than sorry. Push away. Let's try it again. All right, let's see what we do here. Diesel, come. See? Yesterday he was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. So today he's a little bit unsure. Diesel, come. Good boy. Sit. Yes, good boy. Good man. Good man. Good boy. Break him out. Good
Diesel,
job.
come.
So it could have been nothing.
Good boy.
I don't take those chances with any dog. Shih Tzus or that. It's just not worth it, you know? But that's why I haven't been, knock on wood. I'm gonna knock on wood. That's why, working with these dogs specifically for years, I don't have a big bite history. It's very rare that happens because I'm that safe about it. So.
Do you want to take them?
Yeah.
Later?
Sorry. Good. I just want to work with him a little bit. And then what we're going to do over here is I just want you to play. You're going to end your session with some play. Just stay over here. Cool. And then, so you're going to heal a bit.
Okay.
And then we're going to see how we do with this distraction. And I do have some extras to kind of pass around.
Heel.
Pop. There. So that hang time, pop. He didn't get a good correction there. If you guys noticed that, he started getting engaged. That's where you correct him.
Heel.
Yes, good heel. Good
boy.
man. Good boy. Yes. Good job.
Heel.
Yeah, he could have.
Heel.
Hard to tell. But that's kind of our job. Again, so with a reactive dog, I'm not going to say, let's go over here till he reacts and correct him. I'm using counter conditioning obedience to negate the problem before it happens. So he has a better opportunity. It's more fair for him to do. Good.
Good boy. Heel.
Good. Okay, let's give him a little break.
Break.
Good.
Good boy.
Give him a little tap on the side.
Good boy.
Yeah. There you go. Good boy, big man. Good job.
There we go.
Good job. Well done. Good.
Yeah. Good lad.
Diesel, come. Come on. You can stop petting him. He's not going to choose me.
No, he's not.
Good boy. Good job, buddy. Good boy. So micro, macro. I'm feeding him as the micro, but the macro is I'm putting my hands on his face, and he's okay with that. Good boy, buddy. He likes the squeaker. Sit. Good sit. Good job, bud. Oh, sorry. It's like Hannibal there. You got to get it in there just right.
Get that one.
Good boy. Diesel. Down. Down. Yes, good down. Good boy. Good. All right, now you just stay there, and then let's just put him away, and you just slide him right here, and then Abby just get a clear, open shot, and you go face me.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. Okay. Yep, and just relax. Good job, buddy. Well done. And we're just going to see what he cares about here. I don't think he's going to care at all. Good job. Did you fast him this morning?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not had anything.
Cool. Good. You're
Good
good
boy,
to pop him
dude.
back. Cool. We're going to get seen out. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Boy.
Good. Good job, bud. Okay, let's give him a break. Break. Good job. Good. Let me see the leash. Good man. Good man. Good boy. Let's go. Break. Good job. Well done. Good. So we talked about yesterday, like he's a shark amongst little fish, and this the way he moves, like he's just, and I love that. Like you can just tell, just what a stud he is, right? He's just a beautiful dog, and I like him a lot. But his behavior is going to be very protective. He's a Rottweiler. He's an intact Rottweiler. I mean, for him to not be protective would be weird, in my opinion. Good. There must be something on this thing. Ren was sniffing it too quite a bit. Yeah. Diesel, come. Yes, good boy. Diesel, sit. Yes, good sit. Good job. Okay, break. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm just making this as positive as humanly possible for him because it's a new experience with a new person. And is he more reactive to men than he is women?
Yeah.
Okay, that's usually the case. Come on, buddy. Come on. Good job. Good. Okay. I'm going to have you take him back, and I want you to work on obedience by seeing us working over here.
Okay.
And then same thing, just work over. Jeez, you guys scared me.
Sit.
Good.
Good boy.
And then Will, use you as bait. Okay. So why don't you just walk here and...
Up and down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diesel, heel.
There you go.
Heel.
And then I would just stand like
Heel.
right here. And then
Diesel,
just walk right
heel.
by. Good.
Good boy.
Good. And then back again.
Heel.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm not to put Will on the chopping block here, but if we're talking about a man of a man, Will's your guy. Good. Good. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Him?
pretty much.
Good boy.
Good.
Good
Nice
boy.
job, buddy. Well done.
Good
Yeah, admire your
boy.
buddy now. Come on. You can let him come to
Break.
me. Good. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Now I want to do a little bit of pushing here because we talked about this yesterday. About, well, we'd like a reaction, but we really wouldn't.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, I'd like you to just, and if you don't mind, I want you to just walk up here and just put him into a sit and just
Heel.
be.
Sit.
Good sit.
Good
well
boy.
Done. And then I'm going to have you let him come to me.
Okay.
And again, by association of him being here, micro, macro, it's like he's getting paid, but also Will's here. So let's see if he has any problems with that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, break. Yes, good boy. Sit. Yes, good man. Good boy, buddy. Good job. Good job, bud. Well done. Okay, come. Good. Sit. Yes, good boy, Diesel. Good boy. Good. Yes, good. Yes, good. Well done. So taking his attention to say, hey, here's Will. Do you remember him? Okay, good. Yes, good. Good. And then break him out this way. Good.
Diesel, break.
Nice job. He's like, I don't want to. Good. Good. Very
Good
good.
boy.
Very, very, very good.
Good boy.
We'll do that one more time.
Diesel, come.
Very good. Awesome. That was really lovely. What do
Yeah.
you think about that?
Good.
Yeah?
Especially when, like, obviously you built up a little bit with
Yeah.
him yesterday.
The food.
Of course, he stood right here in front of Will now, and he's kind of not bothered.
Yeah.
Whereas if I was like walking down the street with him and someone was this close, it'd be
Yeah.
warning them away.
Yeah. You want to go a little bit more?
Yeah?
Do you want to go a little bit more? Okay. So we're just going to do a... Yeah.
Because Will's very confident around dogs.
Yes.
The dog's going to pick up on that.
Yes.
So is he going to react
I'm gonna-
more to someone that's...
Yes.
Who show yeah,
Yes.
anybody who shows that they're scared.
Yes.
Like one day I was walking him and this guy's coming towards us, saw him with his muzzle on, and then suddenly started doing a pansy dance round us. And he then reacted, yeah. So
Good.
yeah, that's true.
And then you kind of just... Good. See, here, walk backwards, see if he'll come to you. Just call him. Good. And then a sit. Yeah. Good sit. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Okay, walk backwards a little bit. Good. Hold my breath there for a second.
I know.
Good. 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 And then walk backwards again. Good. And then we'll just hang out right there. Good job, buddy. Good.
Because at that point I'm thinking,
Yep.
he's
Good. Okay, so walk
he's not
back
sure.
that way. Yeah, let me
Diesel,
talk about it for
break,
a second. Good.
break.
Okay, so
Good
yeah.
boy.
So that's where that body language
boy.
is like you have to really watch what he's doing. And
is a
before
bit I'm
you
not
might
sure
you
about.
might freak. Right? And you don't want to do that because that'll trigger him. He'll go, "Oh shit, what is he going to do to me?"
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you don't want to do that. So the best thing to do is, that's why like he froze. And again, if I didn't know him, I would say, okay, well, run away. But because he's done that so many times to me and it doesn't mean anything, it doesn't equal anything. That's my experience with him. I don't know about yours, but
Yeah.
what you need to do is work with somebody. If you don't get somebody like this that isn't confident and understanding, all you have to do, okay, come on, and you just pull him away.
Right.
You don't go, because then you're detonate him, and he'll just explode in the front.
Yeah.
And people do that all the time. And that's why I said to you earlier, if we have a problem, here's what we're going to do. Because I don't want you to freak out, which will make things worse. Because it becomes like an old Wild West thing, right? Where it's like, we do this, and then all of a sudden it's like, are you going to move or am I going to move, right? And you don't want that gun draw, right?
And
So-
I'm probably shooting first.
Yes, you are. So that's why the best thing that I've done is I give him space and I'm like, hey, come to me. And he's like, sure, I'll come to you. And
Yeah.
he comes to me. I'm not coming to him.
No.
But that's something that I learned here this weekend with him,
Okay.
right? I've never done that before. I just learned it with him because I thought that would be better. To say, hey, if you want to come to me, I'm right here. I'm neutral. And he's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, then you must be comfortable with this. Normally, I'll just say, hey, let them come to me. So what I've been doing is I'm drawing him out. I've never done that before. So that's another tool in my toolbox there, in my back pocket.
Okay.
How do
Diesel,
you feel
go.
about that?
Apart from him sitting on my foot right now. Diesel, got on my foot.
Feel good about that?
Yeah, I do. Really good.
Okay.
Really good.
So let's break him out and end on that
Okay.
beautiful note. Thank you, Will. We'll probably use you
Good
later.
boy.
Thank you. Thank you,
boy.
thank you. Let's give Will a round of applause.
Thank you, Will. Good boy. Let's go.
That takes some bravery there.
Okay, so I've come to Tom's first UK seminar. I've been watching his YouTube videos since Diesel was about 1, following the balance training. And I can honestly say this is the first time that me and Diesel have been in a group with people and around other dogs, and he's flourished. Thank you, Tom.